Debut week here on WGN. Kyle Hendricks 10-5 with a 3.59 ERA at AAA Iowa.
Swing and a miss, strike three, and Baker will toss that baseball into the Cubs dugout. That's the first career strikeout for Hendricks.
He missed his spot, but he got his man trying to go down and away, and the fastball runs up and in and gets a swing through from Heisey.
Well, he comes through. His manager left him in, and he just struck out a tough hitter in Jay Bruce to get through the sixth. Still 4-3 Reds.
No panic. Stuck to his game plan. Very nice. On the wrong end of the decision right now, but a good, solid major league debut for Kyle Hendricks. Take a look at the day for Kyle Hendricks. Well, 6 batters into this game. He had allowed 2 walks, 3 hits, 3 runs. Things were not looking good, but he settled in. Got the feel for the changeup, started to attack the strike zone a little bit more aggressively, found a little more giddy up on the fastball, and ended up pitching a very credible game here this afternoon. And really good after that early damage. Impressive stuff from young Kyle Hendricks.
Long look at it. Decided it was inside. Hendricks with the 1-2. This time he got him.
I see him maybe looking off speed there.
I didn't know I have to follow Harry on the video board. Nice job, guys. Knowing I'm coming today, I got to follow that act.
Swing and a miss for strike 3. Pitch number 100. Swing and a miss. There's 12. Digger Phelps with our Mercedes-Benz 7th inning stretch. The best or nothing.
Hendricks 16-8. More importantly, led the majors in ERA at 2.13. This is his 3rd year in the big leagues, all of them with the Cubs. Promising start in 2014 at 7-2, ERA of 2.5. Last year regressed a bit to 8-7, ERA about 4. But this year it's all come together, and John, you were among the first people to mention the comparison between him and Greg Maddux of 3 World Series rings. At age 29, he caught 122 games this year, the highest total of his career. Bouncing ball, and this is Baez at second base, and the Giants go in order. Significantly beneath 500. A little pop back of the plate. Contreras will take it. The 2-2 to Crawford is punched to the left side. Bryant in front of Russell to make the play.
And on the flip side, what I've become to really appreciate since my days of playing were over is what the Giants have inside their clubhouse that you can't measure.
It's postseason for the right-hander. He was 26 years old, went to Dartmouth. Here's a ground ball up the middle. A tag and out. Double play. Mr. Baez.
Well, there's the aggressive pitch down. Baez got so much talent, so much agility. Got him either way.
And their first since '88. Down in the series, trailing tonight. Struck him out, 2 out.
You might be able to count on your hand how many times Hendricks does that in a year. He lives from the knees down. He gets most of his strikeouts out of the strike zone down, and this is perfectly executed. 4-seamer up. And we talked about Peterson loving to try and lift. That pitch always looks better to a hitter up. There's no way to hit it.
Here's Grandal. Oh, they had him leaning, picked him off, inning over. Hendricks gets around the error by eliminating Reddick on the pickoff. 2 out. Unreal. Has yet to walk a batter. He's had the count 3-1, 3-2, but he's made some of his best pitches Look at that changeup grip with the full count.
Unhittable changeups. Only one so far in the postseason they've been able to get a hit.
Oh man, obviously the biggest start of my life. I knew that going up against Kershaw again. We had such good battle in game 2. I didn't have all my good stuff really. Today, that might have been the best game I pitched all year. I had my fastball command, changeup, curveball, had everything going. Wilson behind the plate. We were on the page all game long. But honestly, when you're facing a guy like that, those couple early runs we got were huge. It allowed me to kind of attack more. But it's unbelievable right now.
And tonight, it is here, a World Series game at Wrigley Field, and the ball in the hands of Kyle Hendricks, who this year has a 1.37 ERA at Wrigley Field, the second lowest in the 102 seasons they've been playing baseball here. History, lots of it, brought us to this moment.
One away. Runner at third, 2 out. Inning over. One-two pitch. 2 out. Strikeout number 3. One-two. Inning over. Strikeout number 4 for Kyle Hendricks.
It's hard to stay off of it once he gets that call.
Got him on the outside corner. 3-2. Got him on the corner.
Mr. Under the Radar. Nobody talks about him. And yet, all he's done is put up those numbers and the regular season numbers. Now, the challenge for the Cleveland Indians is, I think they need to be aggressive.
Up to the number 2 spot, and in the biggest game of his life, a strikeout for out number 2. He's got great feet, and he showed that with a pickoff of Lindor. Here's one there, and he got him. Hendricks gets his second of the World Series, and he erases Jose Ramirez as he caught him. The hits, 3 stolen bases. He can fly. Gonna be tough. Brian Baez. He got them both. Struck him out. Second strikeout for Hendricks. Here's the 0-1. This is going to be a tough play. Bryant, the Cubs win the World Series. Bryant makes the play. It's over. And the Cubs have finally won it all. 8-7-10.
Hands in, trying to barrel the ball the other way.
This is Murphy's. Oh, he got him. Soto picked off by Hendricks.
No argument from Soto. The Nationals will obviously take a look at the video.
Together as the Cardinal battery ranks 11th in the live ball era. Nice play by Hendricks.
2-2. Inside corner. See you later. Grossman is gone. 2-2. Got him. And 17 straight games Jacoby Jones has struck out.
For the Cubs against Lester. Strike 3 called and the inning is over. Hendricks strikes out Grossman.
All right, just wanted to work through that in my mind.
Right there, Mazzara strikes out looking, and Kyle Hendricks in a pretty good groove. He has struck out 4 here today. The wide, the kick, the 0-2. Outside corner, see you later. Got him to swing and miss there. That was the curveball. It's a half dozen strikeouts now for Kyle Hendricks. That's on the outside corner. Got him looking. Jones frustrated. He's gone for the 3rd time today. Inside corner, got him. And he's gone for the 3rd time today, and he didn't like the call.
13 wins, tied for the major league lead with Julio Urias of the Los Angeles Dodgers. Kyle now sporting a 3.71 ERA.
And that one hit on a bounce. Romine to second for one, on to first, two. It would take a lot out as he gets the strikeout of Moncano. And that one on the outside corner. And that one in there. Got him looking. Ring him up. And he does. And he got him to swing and miss there.
Different generation.
Good job, Hendricks. Payoff pitch. And that one punch coming home. And they get the tag on Goodwin and the out at the plate.
Yeah, it's a special guy. Great pitcher, obviously, and a great human being. Here at Wrigley Field, 48-40 lifetime with a 3.33 ERA. Has kind of come full circle. His very first start as a big leaguer was against the Cincinnati Reds.
Here he comes. The professor to the mound. Possibly the last time in a Cubs uniform. We'll see. 2-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Back to the mound. Hendricks has it. Gets to first for Kyle. On a bounce. Bush will scramble to first. One up.
Tommy Hotovey's going to make the pitching change here. This is a nice moment.
They go back a long way. What a job by the professor.
Yeah, look at this. Even the Reds appreciating that. This moment for Kyle Hendricks.
They want Carl. Here it comes.
Here's Kyle Hendricks on the mound. He's trying to win his third straight start. Will be the first time in just over 2 years that he's done that, if he can accomplish it today.
That's a great pitch.
And he gets the call. Third strike on the inside corner to Dominguez.
I didn't have to wait for that call. That was a great pitch. Kyle Hendricks against Aaron Judge.
Now an 0-2.
And another perfect
strike
spot.
three.
And a Cambio changeup. That's the old cut changeup.
Swinging and missing here for strike three. That was right down the middle.
86-mile-an-hour fastball. Got it by him.
And a swing and a miss by Wells.
That was an even better changeup than the first one he threw for a strike.
1-2 strikes on LeMahieu. Check swing, and it's strike three called anyway.
88-mile-an-hour fastball.
Swing and a miss, strike three.
Paint. Michelangelo. Oh, Paint again.
Strike three called to LeMahieu. Season high 7 strikeouts for Kyle Hendricks. Swing and a foul tip for strike three.
That's a nice job by Ohapi. I don't know how he held on to that one.
Swing and a miss, strike three.
That's 9 punch-outs. That's a 4-seam fastball.
So here's Kyle Hendricks, and 301 starts in his career. He's won 105 times. The 1-2. Oh, that's a great spot, and he got him looking. A strikeout. One closer to Gooby. All time. Needs 6 more to tie, I believe. To tie or to pass? Pass. Ooh. Look at that. Upstairs. There's 2. And another strikeout he needs. And there it is. Another strikeout. The third of the night as Cole goes fishing on that one.
This is the perfect setup on that one, too. Change up, get a young hitter to expand.
Conversation. He'll spend all day with you. Another strikeout, another changeup, 2 down. That's 4 Ks on the night for the professor. Oh, it's just beautiful pitching. Urias, who had held up, ended up getting in a scoring position, but there's the strikeout. And with that strikeout, he passes Margubiza, and you did get the tip of the cap right there, my friend. All class, Kyle Hendricks. It's a good pitch. That's in there for strike three. That's 8 strikeouts for the professor. Kyle Hendricks here at the Big A. The fans letting them know how much they appreciate it. Christian Walker. Christian Moore is there. Kyle Hendricks is through 5 at the Big A. Partner, that's special.
That's awesome. I'm so happy for him. By the way, I'm just kind of looking in that dugout too, right by where Eric is at, and so many guys on the team are giving a hug to Kyle Hendricks.